Hey, chiropractors, welcome to Modern Chiropractic Mastery with your host, Dr. Kevin Christie, where we discuss the latest in marketing, business, and professional growth with some of the leading experts in the industry. Welcome. We got a solo episode today, and we're going to just go over a little bit of a technology update show. Occasionally, we'll be doing this since, as you can imagine, technology is changing really fast and it's impacting our practice mostly positively. But if you're not ahead of the curve or at least keeping up with it, it could impact you negatively. So, we'll cover about five different things today, five different topics within the technology aspect of it. But before we do that, I want to let you know we're excited about launching an online course through MCM. We haven't done this in quite some time. This will be a paid course for right now, if you're interested, you just sign up to let us know that you want us to let you know when it will be coming out. And so just go to bit.ly/MCM30K. So it's 30K. So bit.ly/MCM number 30K. And this course is going to be about how to generate $30,000 per month revenue average for your clinic and why that is important and what that's going to do for your practice. It's going to allow you to have a great team. It's going to allow you to pay yourself a professional wage. It's going to allow you to have great profit margins and ultimately focus on your unique ability and not get burned out. And we're going to develop a substantial course around this. This isn't going to be just a little, great little sizzle and marketing around it, and then there's no stake to it. This is going to have a lot of substance, and we're going to really walk you through how to do that and still be patient centered and frankly do it ethically. All right, and I think that's the big thing that evidence based chiropractors are looking at is how to ethically improve your revenue and still be patient centered, and you can do that. And so check that out. If check the link in the show notes. You can go to our Facebook group. Again, we have a Facebook group, modernchiropracticmarketing.com. You'll see I'll pin it up there to where you can sign up for that. And then we'll let you know directly when that is available. All right, so let's dive in. You can't talk about technology update show without talking about AI. I am not an AI expert. I keep up with it as much as I can. I don't dive into the weeds of it. It's not my unique ability. I delegate it as much as I possibly can and then give you a little bit of an overview and you can take it from there. But the first one, and I mentioned this before, but I want to reiterate it. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Opus Clip. Allows you to take some of your longer form videos, put it in there, and it'll generate shorter length videos that you could use for IG Reels, and you can say 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, whatever, and it'll be about that time frame. And it's been really cool. I've been putting some of those out. So check out Opus Clip. That is OPUS space Clip, CLIP, Opus Clip. Something we've been using, if you're using Zoom, Zoom's got AI capabilities now, and in our group coaching calls, we are able to create summary notes out of our calls. You just click a button beforehand and use the AI to do that, which has been pretty cool. Another one within the AI realm is Grammarly. If you're not using Grammarly, I highly recommend it. I've been using it for many years, but you can see it's improving and it is using AI. And if you're new to Grammarly, it's pretty cool. It's a plug into your desktop or laptop and it can be like when for instance, I've got it set up to where if I'm writing an email, it's checking it. If I'm on just a regular Word document or a Google Doc, it's checking it. If I'm on Mailchimp and I'm writing an email, it's checking it. Right, so it's set up into your browser, and everything you're typing is being grammar checked. It does it on when I'm writing my Facebook posts. It's rather remarkable, and thank God for it. And it is improving, and it is utilizing some AI. Next is EHRs. You know, some of the EHRs are going to start really making. Some of them already are, and they're going to be making your life easier. I know Genesis uses AI. ChiroUp has launched an EHR, a beta test to their members, and they're using AI, and I'm hearing good things about that. Speaking of ChiroUp, I've been a member of theirs for a while now, and I can't recommend them enough. But they actually have updated their condition reports, I think a few weeks ago, and that's been really cool. And it's just the functionality of it's amazing. And so that's on Cairo Up. So check that out. Not necessarily an AI thing as far as their condition reports, but I just wanted to make mention of that technology update on their end. So that's my AI updates of this particular call. So keep up with it. It's changing quite a bit, quite a bit. Next, I got for you is there's the FTCA Virtual Summit coming up on October 11th, and you can go to bit.ly/FTCA business and sign up for that. It's a low cost, high value. And I put this in this show because Virtual Summit is still a really cool technology. And it's a technology platform that allows you to learn more. And I will be speaking for the FTCA Virtual Summit as well. So check that out. And I utilize our when I say our Dr. Maybe and I are partners in CSA. He owns and operates FTCA, and that's the virtual summit there. But him and I are partners in the CSA Chiropractic Success Academy, and I'm presenting for the virtual summit through FTCA, and I'm utilizing our CSA digital dashboard during my talk on how to have a credibility enhancing community outreach and how to really plan and organize and cultivate a great network in the community, utilizing 4 different tools within the dashboard. I'm really excited about the progress and updates we've made within the dashboard and the technology of that, and how you can really utilize it to grow your practice. And it's whether it's the marketing planners we have in there or the practice analytics, but in the virtual summit lesson that I recorded already and submitted, I go over 4 tools. That is the events calendar we have in there, the My Network tool, so how to organize your referring and potential referring partners in a way that really helps you cultivate those relationships. The Allied Health Network, which is your list of providers that you connect with, that you refer to in the health and performance space. And then lastly, the referral network that we have in there, the referral directory, sorry, the referral directory tool that allows you to leverage referrals within the patient practice. Example, patient comes in with shoulder injuries and they have a personal trainer. It's a process that we teach to connect with that personal trainer in a way that serves the patient, because you're going to talk to that trainer about that person's condition and make sure you're working together as a team, but also a way to connect with that trainer and develop a relationship that hopefully ends in a referring relationship. So yeah, so check out the FTCA Virtual Summit. That is at bit.ly/FTCA business. Check out the CSA digital dashboard. I do the lesson on that, but you can actually go to www.csadigital-dashboard.com/sign up. If you're a CSA member, which is only $99 a month, there's a ton that comes with that membership. The dashboard does come with that, and it's a part of the membership. If you're not a CSM member and you really want this dashboard only, you can go to the sign up, and it's $20 a month, and it's well worth that price there. So check that out. Let's take a break from today's episode and announce our first sponsor. This is going to be Propel Marketing and Design. I've known Darcy Sullivan for years. We've worked hand in hand on my websites. I don't trust anybody else to do this search engine optimization. She does a great job. There's so much to it. A lot of the lingo and the words are beyond my comprehension, but it's just amazing work that she does. And if you're really going to get results with Google, you have to make sure your website is SEO optimized. And I really don't want you doing it yourself as a chiropractor. So you just have to have this type of stuff done. And if you're looking to get more organic online traffic that pulls in new patients, Propel Marketing and Design is currently offering chiropractors who listen to this podcast a free SEO website review. The free review will help you uncover methods that will improve your website and boost your search engine visibility. Head over to propelyourcompany.com/chiropractor and schedule your free SEO website review. You won't regret it. She gets great results. Your website needs this. Your search results need this. Head on over there to propelyourcompany.com/chiropractor to get your free SEO website review. And next we have is Cash Practice Software. I've been fortunate enough to get to know them. They've been in the chiropractic space for quite a while. They do many things. They've got a suite of things they do for chiropractic practices, and they even do like email drips to people. And we've given them a whole desk jockey series of emails that their some of their members will utilize in their email marketing. But I've enjoyed getting to know them, Miles and Holly, Miles Bodson and Holly Jensen, and we've been implementing over the last 6 months cash practice software in our practice for the merchant processing. But it's a lot more than just your typical merchant processing. It really does a phenomenal job of cash packages and payment plans. And since we've added Shockwave, we've always done cash packages for our regular treatment in not big ones, 8 visits. But then we have Shockwave therapy and we have packages and also payment plans for Shockwave. And Cash Practice Software does a phenomenal job as a technology to make that very easy, and also integrate certain things like Chiro Health USA. If you use them, it's has all the documents that a person would need to sign off on to store a card and to run it automatically. And it auto, if you do the payment plans, it auto debits it without you having to go in and do it. It tracks it for you really well, and it's just been very good. And it's a great technology for chiropractors looking to have cash packages and payment plans. And again, it does a lot of other things, but I'm bringing it up because of what we're using it for currently in our practice, and also the little bit of a collaboration of giving them content for the email service. Let's take a short break for one of our great sponsors, TrackStat. It is a new type of software plugin for your EHR that combines patient communication, marketing, automation, and statistics with patient and employee tracking. Built by chiropractors for chiropractors, it shows your team what to focus on each day. See patient visit habits, missing information, unpaid bills, insurance collection visit average, and more. Great visibility of data so you can focus on filling your office with your best patients. When you can see what your staff and patients are doing or not doing and take action accordingly, your profits naturally grow. Take TrackStat for a test drive in your office with our free trial. Not a techie? No problem. We can help. To get started on your free trial, visit trackstat.org and watch the demo. That is trackstat.org. All right, lastly, rounding it out, Instagram. A couple of years ago, we used to do and talk about in some of our coaching the IG takeover strategy, and it was this kind of elaborate way of getting another business to take over our IG account temporarily. You'd have to give them the password and do a whole thing, and it would go to their audience, and it was pretty cool. But luckily, IG has come up with something with collaborations instead of having to do it that way, where you have to give a password and then change your password back so someone doesn't have your password. You can now actually post reels and stories and such, but let's just talk about reels as a collaboration. And so when you do that, it would go out, let's just say two businesses, ours and a gym. When you do the collaboration feature, and I'm not going to run that through the details of it. You could figure it out. You could look it up however you want. But now both people can post the same, say, reel, and it's going out to the chiropractic's audience and the gym's audience at the same time. And so now it's a collaboration on a reel, and it's a really good way. Imagine if you go out to a particular business and do a short reel or a post, and you start collaborating with these businesses, you're going to get your content in front of the other audiences. And so that's something that we've done a few times, and we're going to look to do more of that in our practice into Q4 and moving forward with that. So check out Instagram collaborations in your marketing. Let's take a short break from today's episode to tell you about the best decision I've made in my clinic in the last 10 years, and that has been adding shockwave therapy to our clinic. The outcomes have been really impressive. Certain conditions we were struggling with in the past, we're now seeing results with the shockwave therapy for that. And second of all, the ROI has been really good. When you make a big investment in something, you want to see a return, and we're seeing that return in clinical outcomes and in our investment, and that's been really nice to see. I chose Keenest Medical for 4 reasons. One is the technology is top notch. You have to have great technology. There's a lot out there that isn't quite up to snuff. The second thing is they have a really good clinical training. They have an exclusive partnership with Academy of Shockwave Excellence so that you can become clinically proficient in shockwave. You do need to get skilled at it. I think that's a big differentiator between practices that are getting great results and seeing the ROI is they have a great clinical aspect to that as well. So you want to get trained appropriately. Third is they have in-house service team for all of your technical support, which is key when you're investing in a machine like this. And then lastly, they have a very in-depth marketing and business support for you so that you can launch this into your practice effectively, that you can get that ROI on it, that you can get the clinical outcomes. And they also have really good financing options if you need that. So go to keenestmedical.com, KINAS medical.com, mention MCM podcast and receive a free shockwave in practice book with a purchase of a unit. So that's keenestmedical.com, KINAS medical.com, and mention MCM podcast. All right. That is all I got for right now on the technology update show. I'm sure I'll have to do another one of these in 6 months and it'll all be different and updated, but just keep up with it. There's it's never too late to learn and keep up with it. I think for some of you, one of the things I want to kind of end this show on is that if you feel like your practice is not keeping up with it, we have this vision of what an antiquated old school chiropractic practice used to be. And it's, old tables from the 1980s and, travel cards and paper notes and, shag carpeting. But that's not the reality anymore. Your practice actually could be outdated or antiquated if you're not keeping up with technology. You might have a nice office and good new tables and all that. But if you're just not keeping up with the technology at all, let's say you're stuck in 2016, right? Not that long ago. You might be outdated, and we've actually have a whole program on how to modernize practices, where we come in and essentially help you modernize your practice from a technology standpoint, not just marketing but business processes. And so, if you're interested in that, just check out modernchiropracticmarketing.com. You'll see a tab on the top on our coaching, and there's a one on there about modernizing your practice. Or if you know a chiropractor that may need that, let them know about it. It's a service that we're proud of, and we do help chiropractors get their practice up to date to help them compete in the marketplace, to become profitable, and ultimately build a practice that is sellable. So have a great week, and I hope this technology updates will help you get into the right direction, and maybe you got a couple tidbits out of it. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. And if you want to make the shift from busy, broke, and broken to time-free and cash confident, or you just want to continue with the exponential growth, check us out at modernchiropracticmarketing.com. Look at the MCM Mastery tab, watch the short video on there, and check out what we are doing now for evidence-informed chiropractors. We are equal parts coaching and marketing done for you. Yes, you shoot some videos. We help you with campaign strategies and ideas and really become a thought leader in your community. You shoot those videos, you send them to us, we produce, edit, and brand them to you. Then we distribute them through all of your channels. We also take them and we turn it into one good blog per month. And every other month, we have Darcy Sullivan producing a robust blog with a topic that you pick from her database to help with your SEO. So we essentially become your content marketing agency to make sure your practice is always having ethical, elegant content marketing to help grow your practice. On the coaching side, we also help you with everything from marketing ideas to business, communications, finances, anything practice growth, and really try to help prevent you from being stuck on that island. And we hold you accountable. We have a great group of doctors that are just doing amazing things, and we look forward to help you out to take that next step in your practice. So again, check us out at modernchiropracticmarketing.com and learn more.